Table expressions. So if you're trying to get into data or databases, this is something that you must know. They're very easy, and you will be asked about them more in any interview. Okay, so I just took a look at everything in the table just to get an idea of the data. Okay, so you want to always start with. Then you name the expression. I'm going to use CTE1 as. Okay, in this part, you want to put the select statement, the query that you want to run to make your life easier. I'm going to copy one that I use, a Windows function that I use. And I'm just going to, I promise it's really, really simple. Okay, so I'm using distinct only because this is like a test table that I created. So it has duplicates in it just for the sake of being able to clean it up. So I'm using distinct. I'm using two tables, the customers table and the sales table. I'm simply just dragging or grabbing the customer ID, first name, last name. I'm counting on one Windows function. I'm counting by gender, and I'm partitioning it by gender as the total gender. Then don't forget to put your comma there. That's very important. Then I'm doing the average sales from the sales table, but I'm partitioning it by gender. And I'm calling it average sales. And this is just me doing the standard join on the customer ID. So after you type select the statement that you want to use in your common table expression, now you have to call whatever information that you need. So we're just going to call. Okay, so you refer to the name that you gave your expression. This could have been tags, this could have been money, this could have been cash, anything. Name it whatever you like. Okay? The select statement has to follow your query. So you'll be typing this select statement, but you have to run this together. You can't run this by itself. You have to run it together. And here's our results. You have our employee, order by customer ID. You have the females. And then you have the total customer numbers. You see all the female numbers have the same number and all the males have the same number. And these are the average sales for the females, average sales for the males. Now I'm going to show you something a little bit more complicated, but not really complicated. So let's see. Let's say you just want the first and last name, last name. Now, because I put two aliases in this one query, you don't have to run both of them. You can just call one. Let's call the average sales. So this means I just want the average sales, but I want the first and last name of the customer and the average sales by gender. And there you have it. First, last name, average sales by gender. Now, it would help if you put the gender column in there. Let's add gender so we can know what's actually happening. Just for the sake of knowing what's going on. And there we go. Partitioned by the gender. Notice females have the same average sales, males have the same average sales. Common table expressions.